Hey, good morning, everyone. I pray that you all are doing well. Thank you so much for joining us for Morning Motivation. I'm super excited about today's topic. Each morning I get up and I start studying, I start reading, I start looking for ideas. And this morning, just out of nowhere, this one came to me. I'm really, really excited about this. So, once again, thank you all for joining us. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that like button, and we always enjoy your comments. So, let's go ahead and get started. Have you ever been in a situation where you just feel stuck? You have some dreams, you have some goals, you have some aspirations, and you just can't seem to get them done. You can't seem to get through the process. Everybody says that, oh, we just need to follow the process. And sometimes we don't want to follow the process because the process takes too long, or we think the process um, is not going to work, or we all want a shortcut. We all want the secret key. It's like when you're playing video games. I'm not sure of the terminology, but you're playing video games and you want that cheat code. There we go. You want the cheat code so that you can get extra players, that you can get unlimited lives, so that you can get from point A to point B a little bit faster. You want to have more insight to things. Well, today we're going to talk about this, and our topic, like I wrote in there, is says 4 steps to Christian winning. Success starts here. And there are 4 key elements that need to be in our process, and these 4 elements really are the process. First and foremost, like with all things, we start with God. We take everything to God in prayer, because God will align our lives. He will align our visions. He'll put things into our spirit to help us, to guide us, like we talk about all the time. But the first thing we want to talk about, the key step to all things, is the inspiration. The inspiration. What is it that God has placed into you? What is the dream? What is the vision? That inspiration. And the inspiration is what gets you to think. This is the first step in all processes. That inspiration is what gets you to think. Now, as we look at inspiration is simply this: that mental stimulation. That's right. By definition, inspiration is that mental stimulation. These are your thoughts, your dreams, your desires, your hopes. What is it that, where you want to go, where you want to be, and what's on your mind, what's in your heart, what keeps you up at night, what keeps you thinking about, what are you up thinking about constantly, what are you doodling about, what are you writing, what are you sharing with others, what is that inspiration? Everything within the process, you're speaking with God, it starts with that inspiration. That is step one. Then number two is this. Number two is your initiative. Your initiative. Initiative is this: that gets you started. That is that first step moving forward to accomplishing your goals, accomplishing your dreams. First, you have the inspiration that gets you to think. Then you have the initiative. The initiative is what gets you started. And your initiative, by definition, is taking action, taking charge, and in most cases, taking charge before others. The key to success is that you have to take action. The difference between people who have success and don't have success is getting started. And that initiative, that is step one. It's moving forward. It's taking action on what it was that you had as your inspiration. You get your inspiration, then the next step is the initiative, and that it gets you started, moving step forward. Now, the question I want you to ask yourself here is, in that in that initiative stage, what is stopping you? So many times we allow roadblocks, we allow distractions, things to stop us from getting started. So I want to ask you this: what is stopping you from getting started? You have to just do it. Like Nike says, you just have to do it. So what is stopping you? Ask yourself those questions. Then, so what's stopping you? Is it money? Is it skills? Is you don't think you have enough talent? You don't have enough confidence? I want to tell you right now, when you're talking to God, God is going to give you everything that you need. What's that saying? God does not call the equipped, he equips the called. So, in other words, what God is calling you to do, God will equip you. It's all about taking the initiative and saying, yes, Lord, here I am, and taking that first step forward. Yes, it may be scary. However, through Christ, all things are possible. Now, the next thing is this is your commitment. And commitment is this is what keeps you going. So let's backtrack for a second. Your inspiration, that gets you to think. Your initiative gets you started. Now, your commitment, that keeps you going. And by definition, commitment is dedication to a cause, an obligation that restricts freedom of action. So in other words, it's excuse me, your obligation to your cause. You have the obligation to whatever it is that was the inspiration. And that restriction, basically, by having that commitment, you're dedicated to that, meaning that you're not going to sway off course or get distracted by other things, but you're committed and it keeps you on course. Now, within this is your perseverance. You go through your ups and downs. You have it keeps you in the game. Your commitment is keeping you in the game. It's that dedication that keeps you there going time and time again. Sometimes if you've ever played on a sports team, you hate to get up, you hate to go to practice. Like Allen Iverson said long time ago, practice? What about practice? Practice, practice, practice. That is the commitment that you give. When you're on a sports team, you have to go to practice. That's showing your commitment, your dedication, and it's getting up on those days that you don't want to get up and doing things. But that is all about commitment. Commitment is that perseverance. It keeps you focused. It keeps you moving in the right direction. It keeps you running the race that's set before you. And your goal with commitment should be this. It's about consistency, doing things over and over again, being consistent in what you do. Each day we should strive to be at least 1% better than we were the day before. And at the end of the year, you will be so much better and so much closer to achieving your goals, to achieving the success that God has for you. Then final thing is this is discipline. Discipline. And discipline, this helps you finish. Oftentimes, we're in the race, and it's that discipline that's going to keep us there and help us to finish. So many times we'll get started and then we'll quit. We'll fall out. But no, discipline. Discipline is self-control. Discipline is keeping you getting up each day and knowing that there's a finish line, knowing that the finish line is near, that you can see it. But discipline is going to keep you there so that you can run through the finish line. It pushes you. It won't let you quit, and it will allow you to finish the race. Also, this discipline will help you avoid distractions. It will help you avoid temptations. It will help you avoid disappointment because you know that you're disciplined and that you're going to finish the race, which is most important, that you finish the things that you started. You had this inspiration, which that was gets you think. Then you had this initiative, and that's what gets you started. Then you have the commitment, and that keeps you going. But the discipline, that helps you finish, because so many times we'll start things and then we don't finish. So if you want to have success in anything that you do, you have to follow the process. And I know you're tired of hearing that, but the process really does work. I know for myself, I have joined different things, different coaching programs, different success plans, and they all start you. It's funny because they all say, follow this process and you will achieve these goals. They all start you back at like square one. It's like, okay, what's your vision? What are the people that you help? What is the product that you're offering? And it all starts you there, and you don't want to go through that process. However, I'm here to tell you that in life, if you allow the process to work, you will have the success that you're looking for. So once again, that inspiration, the inspiration is what gets you to think. It gets you started. Those are your hopes. Those are your dreams. Those are what is the initial stage. Then you have that initiative That initiative, that gets you started. It gets you started, that first step in the right direction. Then your commitment, that keeps you going through the process. And then finally, the discipline, that helps you finish. I pray that in all endeavors that you have, in all visions and dreams and ideas that God has given you to fulfill, to take on, I pray that you move forward in that. Today is the day. Today is day one in accomplishing your goals, to seeing your dreams, your hopes come to fruition. And if you take these easy steps, your inspiration, your initiative, your commitment, and your discipline, you will be moving in the right direction to accomplish your goals. Once again, thank you so much for watching, for joining us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Once again, we always love your comments. Thank you so much for watching. God willing, we will see you back here again tomorrow morning. Take care and God bless.